Hello and good day. I am Nike Adebayo, the founder and CEO of Adexa Labz and Medical Diagnostics here in the UK and in Nigeria. It's great to be here with you at the Panel Conference 2026. And here is my presentation. Adexa Labz is a medtech and health tech startup based in the UK and with affiliation in Nigeria. And we are concerned about blood testing's workflow, interpretation, and resulting in a way that is easier to understand by medical professionals like pharmacists and doctors, medical scientists, as well as the patients that use the app and use the tests. In addition, we have incorporated point of care testing with our multi-channel device that you can see on the screen that can run up to 4 tests at the same time. Nigeria, as you're well aware, is the largest country in sub-Saharan Africa with about 200 million people. We have about 43,000 health centers, including specialized laboratories, clinics, testing centers, and hospitals. And there is a low adoption of point-of-care testing at the moment because it's not being utilized within community health centers. At the same time, we know that 43,000 health facilities for over 200 million people is scratching the surface. To this end, we want to incorporate pharmacists and pharmacists into a full-blown point-of-care testing to transform the healthcare in Nigeria. Community pharmacists are the heart of healthcare because 80% of patients who are unwell would go to a pharmacist first in a pharmacy shop before they think of going to a doctor or to a clinic. The intersection of community pharmacy, medication, and healthcare is very important for the all well-being of the people and the country at large. To this end, we have a lot of tests because we know that you're already familiar with point-of-care testing. Some of you are already running blood glucose level, cholesterol, and a few other tests. What sets us apart is the repertoire of tests that we offer. We have about 100 tests, simple tests that you can run within 3 to 5 minutes or at the longest 15 minutes to get the result. Some of our popular tests are renal profile, lipid profile, kidney, liver profile, HbA1c, thyroid including TSH, FT4, FT3, insulin, HIV, malaria, typhoid, tuberculosis, SARS-CoV, CKMB, BNP for cardiac, CRP for inflammation, total PSA, fertility tests such as LH-FSH, progesterone, estradiol, anti-Müllerian hormone, prolactin, and of course infectious diseases such as HIV, hepatitis, other STDs like syphilis, gonorrhea, and the rest of them. In addition, we have allergy tests as well, IgEs. So this incorporates a wider set of tests that you can actually recommend to your client, run at the pharmacy, get the result, and then offer the right treatments right there and then. The end goal for our point-of-care testing and adoption is quicker diagnosis. As I said, results could come out in as little as 3 minutes or the longest in 15 minutes. There are no complications with the test results because our software analyzes the results and gives you a summary of what it means and helps you in interpreting as well. In addition, we offer training and support for you to start and to continue going peacefully and successfully. And we have qualified lab technologists and scientists on standby to ensure a smooth running process. In addition to our quality control and quality assurance processes that are incorporated into the testing. What are the benefits to your pharmacy? The first is increased revenue. With our model and what we have set to do, with 100 tests a month, that is getting one person to run one test, which is very unlikely because most patients will run 2 or 3 tests at the same time. It's not unusual to even have one person running about 10 tests at the same time. So you make between 1.5 to 3 million naira extra every month from this point of care tests. Then you have more time and more appointments to fit into your pharmacy consultation times with the tests that are accurate. Then you can start the treatment regimes a lot earlier and quicker rather than waiting for 24 hours or even 8 hours to get the test results from the laboratory. So no waiting times from laboratories. In addition, our test accuracy are 99.8% compared to the standard laboratories where you send the samples to. And the analyzers are easy to maintain. The bloods are easy to collect, not with a needle. We actually use capillary bloods or venous or arterial, whichever is convenient and comfortable for you within your pharmacy. Now, we're going to talk about the eLabz software that comes with the device. So, this software helps in choosing the right kind of tests, grouping tests together, explaining the significance, and interpreting so that you as a healthcare professional can make the best decision for your patient. The software is there to give you laboratory intelligence rather than taking decisions out of your hands. Also, it gives you an easy record keeping for your pharmacy to know the tests you've taken, the patients that have come in, and we have a secure cloud protection saving for all the data and all the information. So it's hacker proven that hackers cannot get into it, and then it's not accessible to just anybody because each profile is secured with a designated ID and passworded. Now to the analyzer. We have a warranty of 3 years on each device, and we have seen in practice some pharmacies and some clinics using the device for up to 10 years when it's used correctly and maintained correctly. Reagents are supplied to your pharmacy on a monthly basis. Reagents as well are stored not in a fridge, not in a special place, but at room temperature, meaning you can actually put them in your cupboard or in a drawer. The shelf life for each reagent is 2 years approximately. So if you buy today, you can use in 6 months, 12 months, or in 22 months, and it expires after 2 years. Now to pricing and financing. You might want to ask, how much will it cost me? The total cost is $6,000 US dollars. And this includes the cost of the analyzer, the software package, the training, the setup, and the quality management system, which includes quality controls being run. Also, it includes the first 100 assay tests that we will give you for running the first 100 to your patients. Reagents are ordered and delivered to your pharmacy. And we have an exciting finance option. We've got a finance company that is partnering with us to ensure that payment is made upfront and you can pay within 12 to 18 months. Based on our calculations of running at least 100 tests a month, within 6 months, you would have made back the capital and gained some profit for your business. That means from day one of the setup, you are already running and you are having revenue and income. So to recap, Adexa Labz and Medical Diagnostics is a medtech startup company that deals in point-of-care testing and the laboratory software that supports the intelligence you need for running tests, interpreting them, and making the right decisions for your patients. Our website is www.adexalabs with a Z for Zulu.com. That is www.adexalabs.com. One of our staff members would be at the foyer at the exhibition center for you to ask questions and to get some brochures. And of course, to leave your information for us so that we can get in touch with you. Thank you very much for listening. And now I'll be taking questions from the audience. Have a good one.